one and two and one and two, and that's what President Trump spoke. You want all of them out, all of them be released, but they are not doing that because we are rewarding them. See, there are no good terrorists and bad terrorists. Terrorist is a terrorist. Then good and bad is not going to save you. No, there is no space for violence. But look at what I tagged with Pierre Poliver. Pierre Poliver, he's explaining in Toronto, a police chief or somebody is giving a comment and statement. Not even a single crime has been committed by a
Yeah.
law-abiding ownership of guns. It's all illegal guns. They are committing crimes. Why they cannot go after hands down against all these illegal gun owners? I mean, don't get me wrong. My son is in armed forces. What are you talking about? We are giving our blood for this country that we have adopted as our home. How many politicians have their kids in armed forces? You tell me. None. Mostly none. I'm not talking about Netanyahu. He got his brother or son um, gave his life in the war. So anyway, I don't know. Somebody is giving a thumbs up, thumbs down. Sorry. So host, you take care now, and you can give mic to other people. Parker is here. Thank you,
Yeah.
Parker. Thank you, Hana. All of you. Please take this movement ahead. This movement is not going to be easy. As I said earlier, turning point for Canada is of course there, and whatever happened in United States, that assassination of Charlie Kirk was very dark moment. But we have to fight our own battle. We have to fight it. Turning point Canada is not a shadow of turning point USA. I made that comment the very first day. I don't know if people liked it or not liked it, but point is this: people have to wake up, and if we don't have hope. The hope alone will save us. We have to talk about Canadian citizens, Canadians. We need to worry, and it's so easy. I mean, it's so easy. If you are honest, it is so. Within 6 months, US has turned the tide. No more illegal immigration happening in the United States of America. And here we don't have jobs for our young Canadians because there has to be a balance. You cannot have a blind immigration. You cannot have a immigration without thought. We are all immigrants. We are not saying that. It's all good. But as long as you have honesty, it's not by the people, for the people, as Hana says all the time, that it is for the elite, by the elite, for the elite. That's what it is. That's what is going on. So anyway, thank you so much, host, for giving me the time. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You can give co-host to Hana or Parker if you want. It's all good. Doesn't matter how you want to handle it. You are the king of the space.
Oh my God! Don't say that, Navneet.
And no, and do not tolerate any abusive wording, any abusive language. With dignity, people can express their views. They may be totally opposite. We don't care. But respect, freedom of speech does not mean abusing the speaker. I have seen 3 4 years of my whatever time I have spent on this Twitter handles, X handles. It is not a very encouraging and conducive environment. You have to be a thick skin to sustain that long on this environment. And Hana will agree on that. She has her own experiences. And I will leave it here. I'll land my plane. Thank you, host. Please let's listen to other people too. Thank you.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you very much, Navneet. That's really nice of you. It's always a pleasure to hear your voice here in the Turning Point Canada. Like it's a new movement. We are, as we speak right now. Thank you, Parker, by the way, for your help. It is like so appreciated lately. I know I've been highly demanding about little details, left, right, left to right. But thank you for the website. Thank you for the emails. Sincerely, I maybe you think like it's not a big deal, but with you, knowing how busy I am, to me it's means the world. Huh? It means the world to me. And yeah, I don't know if you would like to jump in and maybe say a few words. I do believe I add you for the space as well, like to be speaker as well. Same. Don't laugh, Parker. Come on. But like you said, Naveed, like just to get back on track, like the inflation is crushing the working families. Ottawa carbon tax is a war against rural Canadian and the North, especially the North. Do you believe sincerely, Mr. Mark Carney, how smart you are, Mr. Brookfield, aka Mr. Brookfield Island Man, at minus and let's say it this way at minus 50 with the wind chill and sometimes 60 top of it is playing like the kind of a game. Oh yeah, but it's for the to save the environment, like, hey, enough, okay, enough. I heard my dad like buttering me all those years in 2030, and I'm telling you the truth, Enya. He was, and my dad is a scientist. Okay, sorry, a physicist. It's different, huh? He was saying, "Oh, hey, I'm telling you, there's no water in 2030. It will be over. There will be no water at all, fresh water, obviously." I don't know. When I'm going to, and people, I love when people are, they're going to the sink and they open to get some fresh water. And what are the odds? There's still some. Hey, Parker, we got, I know you cannot speak at the moment, but we got like a nice and beautiful news today, like for the city of Nunavut, the capital of Nunavut, Iqaluit. They removed the ban because before, like, it's been years, I do believe so, easily like 5 years, we were not capable to do car wash our vehicle because they were like a ban of it, and it was impossible, and you can get fined about it. And today, all of a sudden, what are the odds? Life is so beautiful, right? Out of nowhere, the whole council voted like, hey, yeah, now it's okay. It's okay. We can. We definitely can, ladies and gentlemen, wash our vehicle again. For how long? Maybe a year. Let's give it a year, Parker, for sure. I believe a year max or something like this. That would be potentially possible, like, to do it like at least 6 months. But there is a period where it is impossible in Iqaluit because it's so cold for almost like 6 months ish. There's no way you can use water to wash your car. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. If you try to wash your vehicle, it's not gonna work, obviously. Anyways, Enya, please and thank you. You have the whole floor, my dear friend.
Hey, you guys are great. It's good to see everyone join, and I know that in time this movement will gain traction, and I think it's great what you're all doing to make this happen. I think it's a signal for young people, especially those between 18 and 35, to really get aboard. I see today the governor of Virginia, Youngkin, mentioned that Turning Point USA had 120,000 applications to develop chapters across America. And that I thought was amazing. I hope someday we can say that the same thing is happening here in Canada, that the young people who come aboard will be instrumental in starting those chapters in various colleges and universities. And I know it's difficult given what's going on in Canada with mainstream media, with the propaganda that gets pushed, and the indoctrination that is taking place at the university level, at college level, that it's very hard to overcome those challenges without a recipe for awakening our young people. Now, not all young people are asleep. I'm discovering that. Some of them are very aware, and Navneet, some of them are very angry. They feel very stressed out. They feel very disappointed. They feel that they don't have a future in Canada, and many of them feel that because they're white Christian males, I'm going to say that that's a group that does speak to me, that they really don't have a future here. And I find that heart wrenching to listen to their stories. And you're right, many of them can't find jobs. They don't know how they're going to make the next round of studies because they've not been able to find a place where they can have steady employment. It's all little jobs here and there for a week or two, and then it's done and on to the next, which is different for Canadians, from what I understand. So, yeah, we have some serious issues. And listening to Carney at the UN deliver this speech, um, um, mm, um, 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 and really saying nothing about nothing. And I think, how did we end up with such a leader when Canadians are having a hard time buying groceries, paying the rent, paying for utilities, et cetera, let alone their university or college tuitions? So that does not seem to be a concern of the people in Ottawa. They seem to be focused on other things like traveling to New York City or Mexico or Europe and really enjoying the fine food and the get togethers and all of those wonderful things that come with that territory, paid for by the taxpayer of Canada. And I am surprised, Navneet, that more Canadians are not outraged about that. They're not angry about that. They're not upset about that. They're not concerned about that. That it's okay, that's the way it is in politics. And I say, okay, so what's the plan for the future then? What is it you want for the generations that are coming up? I have to be honest with you. I'm very worried about the kids behind me. I'm very concerned about the generations to come because this is not the country that existed for me 35 years ago. It's an entirely different scene. And I really am worried, concerned, and legitimately convinced that the politicians in Ottawa are not concerned, that they have an agenda that has nothing to do with the people. It's a global agenda. It's about climate change. It's about making good deals with China or whomever, the EU, and really ensuring that their wallets, their pocketbooks, their offshore accounts grow. It's about the corporate elite oligarchy that rules behind the scenes in Ottawa. And some of them actually rule in government when you look at Dominic LeBlanc and Bob Ray and all of those creatures that, I don't know how we got here, and I'm going to land the plane very shortly. But when I go back, let's go back to 1969 with Pierre Elliott Trudeau. And if we look at those 55 years that have passed, not much has changed. It's the same old two-party system with the same corporate elite oligarchy, and now with another layer called the New World Order Agenda 2030, or back in 1982 with Brian Mulroney, Agenda 21, that has evolved and grown. You see their loyalty to NATO and the United Nations, the World Health Organization, the World Economic Forum, and it really isn't about us. They don't even think about us. It's about that global agenda, and it's about how they can turn every Western country except America into some kind of entity that makes money for them. I'd like to see, Navneet, I'd like to see more Canadians outraged about that, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think that for the most part, people are just trying to make ends meet and they're trying to get sleep and trying to get access to health care if they can. So, yeah, I continue to pray, and I really, truly am very worried about the generations coming up. I just hope that karma is strong enough in Canada that we can do a remake that works for their benefit. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm glad you're hosting this space, John. Turning Point Canada, we are at a turning point. God bless all of us.
Thank you, and yeah, like very much sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Your voice is absolutely precious, and I grew up in that kind of environment, and people would experience is like it's like a gift. You take care of it, and I want to take I want to keep you on board, and as long as possible, and I have you by my side because I have faith. I believe in family. I believe in freedom, and you understand this. Everybody, like as we speak right now, I believe in freedom. Even if you disagree with Anya right now, even if you disagree with Navneet, even if you disagree with me, I'm not asking you to be my next buddy. Hey, let's be friends. But what I know and what I can see, I can call a dog a dog when I see one. And Muslim value, to bring that back again, are not and will never be Canadian values whatsoever. Excuse my French, because I am. But they can literally fuck off. You get that? No, but I hope the message is going to go through you, Mark Carnier. And I hope one day our we will cross each other. And I will say the same thing with the same tone. With a disgusting monster businessman living on the taxpayer money. What a disgusting pig. Wow. You're rich. You don't need that money. Oh, well, yeah, but hey, it's a part of, the job. It comes with the job to be a PM. Whatever. I'll say this. I'll say this, guys. If I was being elected and I'm a multimillionaire or a millionaire, would I take that salary? No. I will give it. I will give it back to charity. Not my French charity, you know what I mean. But I will give it back to the people who need it. What the hell is wrong with you? To vote for a guy like that. Even my own mother voted for this guy. And she keeps saying like, yeah, but... And I keep to bring that example again and again. But what the heck? There's no deal. We have the best deal. Get out of here. Get out of here. We have no deal. That's a lie. And all those people. And I want to say, all elders did vote for him. Whoever voted for him. Where the hell are you guys? Like, on which planet are you? Come on, that's impossible. You can, have some pleasure to see a guy who's like living a jet set lifestyle in Jamaica today. Oh, I'm meeting like the prime minister in Jamaica. What the hell are you doing over there? There's people starving to death in our street. People are sick. People are not even capable to, they're living paycheck to paycheck. And you're flying on the taxpayer money instead. Like we again, like I said at the beginning of the show, we lost just in August 66,000 jobs. And that guy, he's out there and he's telling you, hey, I just created like I think his last announcement was like 100,000 jobs. Bullshit, man. In which sector, guys? Do you know which sector? Technology. Okay. Who's an engineer here? Like, come on. Raise your hand. Come on, raise your hand. Who's an engineer here, like incapable to understand AI whatsoever? Not much. So you're 100 jobs, 100,000 jobs. You just created are for a special group, not the 66,000 jobs we like people got laid off this August. Of course not. Of course not. Like, come on. It's clearly obvious. Turning Point Canada. Wake up, guys. Wake up. Without faith, society collapse, and we are collapsing as we speak. Without family, there's no next generation. Okay, did we start like to do mass immigration? Did we? Okay, guys, did we brought more migrants because white people, let's say, or native or Inuit stop having, making babies? No, wrong, absolutely wrong. Because I can bring you some stat, and I will do it next time. But Inuit have the best baby boom of all time. So okay, why do we need? It's easy to understand. You do have the answer already. It's really simple. Who's gonna vote for me? It's pretty simple. Who's gonna vote for me? The one who were brought by the liberal government. There's major chance, right? But just to clarify again, one thing about Turning Point Canada, guys, okay? It is not about politics first. It's about God, to believe in something, to bring everybody all together. Why not? Why not? Who's praying every single day? Who's listening as we speak right now? Who's praying every single day? I would bet sometimes none of you have that reflex to do it anymore because they successfully brainwash everyone who's listening as we speak right now, saying like, oh yeah, see what all the Christianity, what all the priests did to our kids, and how they rape them. And yeah, we can freaking look the other side of, at the neighbor, Islam, and other religion, and I can say the same. There's evil everywhere. Everywhere I look around, it's not love is in the air. I can see evil everywhere. I know, Sue, you use that term kind of often, evil, but the evil do exist, and I would call it like at this evil. What's evil exactly? It's when humans are not capable to behave and let animals to take over himself and lost the last humanity inside of him and become just primitive. That's evil. I would say that's evil. People would say, oh yeah, but that's what we were before. Yeah, but civilization, slowly got built by not just people smarter or something like this. It's just individual who try to bring rules. Where there's no rules, guys, you know how it is. There's chaos. Without rules, there's chaos. And that's what happened with Rome and bigger civilization. You know that. I'm not going to rewrite anything like the whole story of the humanity. Come on. It's about equipping a new generation of Canadian, okay, who will not bend the knee to woke ideology. Come on. You gotta be like think further than your nose about the woke ideology. How can you not appreciate the body God gave you? What else gave you that body? Where are we coming from? Even scientists believe in God. If you don't believe, you're lost, my friend. And si vis pacem parabellum, if you want peace, prepare for war. And I'm ready. And by by those words, I'm not saying I'm gonna go take like though that idiot Tyler Robinson, who take the life of that that Charlie Kirk. Oh hell no! But I'm gonna use words in a smart way, in an intelligent way, with all of you guys who believe in something. Not me. I'm not asking you to believe in me. I'm asking you to believe in something, for fuck's sake. For once, Turning Point Canada will be, maybe, maybe not, an extension of Turning Point USA. We are talking with them as we speak. Yes, we are. We are. If you want peace, prepare for war. We have to be ready, guys. Si vis pacem para bellum. Okay? But with the truth, prayer is unshakable conviction. Don't you think, guys? Huh? Don't you think, like Canada, this is your wake-up call? This is the right time right now. Start local. Talk about Turning Point Canada. I don't want you guys to talk, oh, hey, I listened to this guy, John, yeah, what, John Crowder, what a guy. No, I want all of us, all together, create like a movement. Of course, I can be a sort of a leader or guide you. Yes, I can. Don't worry about it. But I want all of us take the credit to, create a new fusion. To create something we feel like we are part of it. Speak up, guys. Speak up against the woke ideology, indoctrination, deafen parents' right. Justin Trudeau tried to take the parents' right. Look what's going on in Newfoundland. I think, yeah, it is in Newfoundland. That prime minister, without telling the parents, hey, if you want to be a cat, you can be a cat. What the hell is wrong with you between your two ears? Defense free speech. This is the last defense, the last line of defense, guys. Free speech. Look what Sean Fraser is trying to do as we speak right now. And above all, defend your faith. What's your faith? Sue, what's your faith? Saya bien, what's your faith? Michelle, what is your faith? Parker, what is it? Navid, I'm asking you, what is it? Enya, whoever is listening out there. Stéphane Lalonde, lawyer, who? Hello, what's up? Not trying to pretend I'm someone else. Thank you for listening. Appreciate it. Hope I'm not doing all wrong. Turning Point Canada is here to unite old and young. Old and young. It's not just for the young. I understand, Inya, when you talk about to wake up the younger generation. I agree. It's a wake-up call for everyone. Okay? East and west, north and south. From Ottawa to Nunavut, the territory. From Vancouver to Halifax. This movement belongs to every Canadian who refused to be silenced. This is exactly what they're doing, slowly. They're taking brick by brick your rights. We're going to confiscate your, firearms. But I went to, hold on, I went to a course, a safety firearm courses for a non-restricted, to get my license for a non-restricted license, and for some other, like the restricted one, to have different kind of a firearm, handguns, but apparently it's voluntary. Like we can do it like in a voluntary way. Come on, cut the crap, like the liberal government, please. Stop. Is everybody are that stupid, not capable to realize, hey, we're being, excuse again my French, but we're getting, our butt wrecked completely. Hello? What the hell is going on, guys? Seriously. And you are more than okay with that? And you're ready to vote for The liberal again? I'm confused. I'm confused. Even my mom, my own mom. I'm like, oh yeah, but I'm not gonna vote for PP. Of course, like Pierre Poilievre. God, oh, tough game, huh, guys? Seriously. And I am a conservative. I am. Did I vote for the last election for the conservative? Absolutely not. Let's grow a spine, Mr. Pierre Poilievre. I feel like I'm talking more to. Hey, I'll tell you this. In person, great guy. Super, like, sympathetic guy. Like, nice. He's nice. Super guy. Really, he has something to say, blah, blah, blah. But there's something missing. Like the essence of, hey, I will defend you guys. I will fight back for you. I don't want your freedom getting away like that. I don't want like letting what's his name? Oh yeah, that criminal activist. Yeah, he got charged before. Stephen Guilbeault. Putting like bills out there just to be sure, like they will silence you even on X or YouTube, because if you use a certain words, no, sorry man. You're gonna, like in UK, they're gonna come through your porch and say, "Sorry, Mr. Stéphane Lalonde, you've been arrested because of what you said for hate speech. Thank you very much. Yeah, turn around, please, and thank you, and we'll put the knuckle brass, the handcuffs on you. You have to follow because we will, use reasonable forces." And it's like this every single day in UK. UK is completely lost. Look at Kramer, like, come on. Mister, I need to grow a spine. He has none, okay? It's pretty simple. So, tonight, you heard maybe my truth, maybe my delusional way to express myself. The mainstream will never, will never dare touch. Okay, guys? Honest to God. And this is why Turning Point Canada is pushed by a crowded world. I started like in January with only 100 followers. It's getting slowly. I'm getting slowly there. I'm far away from what you have, and but respectfully, I'm going there, step by step, baby step. Let's see. I just want to say, guys, I'm your host, and I hope I will still be there. We're working really hard to get a no or a yes from Turning Point USA, guys. Okay? I am working really hard about that part. And I wanted to say again a major thanks. Thank you so much to Jim, who helped us out with tpcan.ca. tpcan.ca. I repeat, tpcan.ca. And our dear colleague Parker is working on the website as we speak right now. We'll create like the board. It's coming. We're on it, guys. I know everybody is so impatient and keep asking when. Give me. I have a business to run as well on. Yeah. So right now I'm doing this. I don't want to say as a sideline, but I need help. I need your help. Okay? From the bottom of my heart. Because reminding you one thing, Canada belongs to the people, not the corrupt elite. Not to the corrupt elite. Come on. We're better than that. Guaranteed, guys. Okay? We'll be back next Friday at 8 p.m. Until then, please and thank you. Stay strong, in faith, stand tall. That's important, guys. Okay? That is important. Stay tall. And freedom will never forget. If the sun set, you're free. You are free indeed. John 8:36. Okay? Good night, Canada. God bless you all. God bless Canada. Thank you so much, guys. And see you this Friday at 8 p.m. Turning Point Canada. It's a movement, and we won't stop until we succeed. We got this, guys. Thank you. Have a good night, guys.